Wow, no way. So our auto attacks, just us hitting the target, did the most amount of damage. So whoever said War Mage is not a hitter and you don't need damage on this character, you're completely wrong. Alright, so here I'm gonna be testing damage for my blades. Here, these are my blade stats. Without any buffs. Actually, we could get buffs to test out the full power of blades and lands. Just in 9 minutes, there's gonna be a world boss, so we're gonna actually test out the damage ourselves. We'll take everything that we can. Some people say like attack doesn't matter on, you know, let's say blades, and I would say no, it plays a role in, or like clans, in certain conditions, like in PvP, you're gonna be autoing quite a bit. So we're gonna have all 2 or 3 spells, food, and we're gonna go there. We're not gonna use pets, just so this way it's a lot easier for everybody, I guess. So we're just testing out the damage. My CP is pretty much the same on lance and on blades, so it should not have that much of an effect. So we're gonna use this one. It's a spell solo. I know lance is a lot better for more targets, but it's whatever. So we'll do blades before the world boss, and we'll do lance after the world boss. My skills are almost maxed out. I'm just missing a couple levels in here and here. I can level this up. There we go. I got an achievement. But yeah. Here you go, testing out damage. I only hit it once, so I know how to target this one. Hand of Typhoon. Okay, cool. Anyways, I will be starting my timer over here in 3, 2, 1, go. And stop. So we did around 1.1 million damage per second, which wasn't that bad. Now we swap over our equipment to lance, and we'll see how that goes out. Here we are, lance, and this is all fire. This is made for PvE. 1.1, remember that, and 14,000 per second. And we're gonna start it now. Yeah, this is time. So lance did a lot less damage. I mean, not a lot less damage. It did around 200,000 less damage than our blades, but we had a lot more power spikes. So right now we're gonna go swap to blades. Well, this could be also because I only have level 60 fire runes on my lance. On the other hand, I have level 70 earth runes on my blades. There you go, level 70. So we don't need this timer anymore, but I mean, we're gonna still use it again on multi-target this time on the three whatchamacallit, on the 3 dummies. And for this one, we're gonna equip. We're gonna put in a shark because we need maximum damage. And the reason why the blades did a lot more damage was because they have a lot shorter cooldowns than lance. And you gotta remember, not all of my blade skills are maxed out. I'm still missing like a couple levels. And this boss fight is after the merge, so all of the players are actually playing together. So we ended up being first with 1.4 million damage. Quickly click on my username. Oh, we can't, but this is it. We're going on Coral and do the other boss fight, because this is what usually everybody does. Is you do one boss and then you run to the second one, so you get double the reward. It's pretty much just extra coins. I got a light powder, so it just makes everything worth it. Rank to the total one boss. There you go. We actually hit number 1. That was pretty cool. I mean, probably the tier 3 food had to play some role into us getting number 1, but who really cares? These are our stats after all the buffs. So we have almost 3,000 spell on our blades, and we also have 40% crit. Now we're gonna test out for 1 minute. You remember, in dungeons there will be a lot more than 3 monsters, or sometimes less. Or in, like, I don't know, Sage, or, you know, Blackheart, you know, things like that. There's not gonna be 3. We're gonna do the same thing. We're only gonna throw 1 potion, and we'll try to do as much damage as we can in 1 minute. I'm gonna just set the timer for 1 minute. Reset on. Okay, ready, go. So as you can see, we're only attacking 1 person, and only our spinny move does damage to everybody else around us. 3, 2, 1, and 0. We're not attacking anymore. Yep, thank you. So that time we ended up with 1.7 million and 39,000 damage per second. These are our skills. So repaying is our second skill, which did the most amount of damage, 61%. That's because spinning does a lot of damage, and Spectre Blades, and then gas flask is 5%, but still something. And our autos did quite a bit of damage too. So we're gonna reset it, and we're gonna swap to blade to lance, and we'll see how lance compares. So we gotta remember, we did 1.7 million damage. Here we are. I'll stay in the middle. Well, we don't actually need to stay in the middle. We can stay like this, because our auto attacks actually hit in a cone radius. If we look at here, it's 5 meters in a cone radius, and the passive is not really gonna help, but still. And all my skills on here are maxed out indeed, so it will be doing maximum amount of damage. Here we are. We're gonna click on that so we don't forget anymore. And 3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1. We don't hit anymore. 2.2 million damage, and the other one was 1.7. If we look into our damage, the enhanced lance, wow, no way. So our auto attacks, just us hitting the target, did the most amount of damage. So whoever said War Mage is not a hitter and you don't need damage on this character, you're completely wrong, because clearly I just did the most amount of damage with my autos. And then it goes Devastation, which is this skill. And then it goes Zealous Thrust, which is this, into Meteorite, which is right under there. Also, elemental combos are also 5%, just like the ones from our blades. So this concludes our, I guess, which one is better for what. Blades are a lot, well, we don't need this anymore. Blades are a lot better in the PvP department as well as versus the boss. What I mean by that is world boss or any single target unit, which is maybe I don't know, just a boss in PvP. Blades are a lot better. On the other hand, lance, whenever you have 2 or more targets, lance is always the winner. Lance will be better for chaos, sage, elemental, blackheart. Lance is a lot better. But yeah, for war, both are fine, just because there are so many people in every way. For dungeons, common and elite, lance is way better. So that kind of concludes my little like comparison, I'd say. So yeah, that was pretty cool.